Well, Lane serves the most underrepresented, underserved, the poorest and the most first-generation students who live in our community. And about 50 years ago, community colleges were started to provide access to higher education for everyone in our community.
I think of the evolution of it. I'm old enough that I remember from the old Eugene Vocational School and how we decided that we wanted a community college. I've watched it grow since then. The facility is getting kind of tired. We're fixing that up to make it nicer for the students.
The CLASS Project will be a place where students can get everything they need to be successful outside of the classroom. Tutoring, connecting with technology, library resources, working either individually or in groups on CLASS projects.
For my students to be successful inside the classroom, they need to have access to the appropriate resources outside of the classroom, and that would include things like internet access or the latest technology, collaborative workspaces, and an enhanced library space. The CLASS Project provides all those things.
The center building when I was a student wasn't the most inviting place. There was a couple of things that I did there, and then I spent my time elsewhere. I would either use the cafeteria downstairs when I needed something to eat, or I'd bury myself in a corner of the library, which was very dark. I actually found myself studying more in my car in the upper lot than I did in the center building. Having the tutoring services, the library, and the student spaces all in one location for students, I think, will be hugely beneficial.
Tutoring services will become much more visible. We want to create these spaces that bring students together to play with their subject, talk about their subject, learn with one another. And this Learning Commons will bring the library, which includes the reference librarians, and the computers that the library provides, together with the IT help desk. Well, now if they're in the Learning Commons and their computer's not working, they can just go to the help desk and get immediate assistance, which will then streamline their own work. It won't be like having to run all over campus.
Having all these services located in one area, centralized in the middle of our campus, just makes it more accessible for all students to be a part of a campus life. It just makes it more feasible for students to want to stay on campus and be a part of all the things that our college has to offer. Having that together and unified, I think will only put community back in Lane Community College.
The CLASS Project will affect over 100,000 square feet of space. We're really excited that this will be a LEED certified remodel. In every remodel and every new construction project we embark on, sustainability is at the forefront of our thinking. Over 90% of the materials taken out of the building, concrete, drywall, structural elements, are being recycled.
The school that benefited my parents' generation, the school that benefited me, it's this multi-generational concept that really signals to me why the voters continue to support the college, because they see the college as something that has direct benefit to them.
For me, Lane Community College is a really active part of my business. We hire interns every term through the design program. It's really something that has helped my business be able to grow.
Public funding gets us a lot of the way there, but it doesn't get us the whole way there. And we really need private philanthropy to enhance projects on campus like this building to make it not just good, but really, really great.
I think this is going to be one of the most comprehensive Learning Commons information centers in the nation, because we were able to look at it from a student's perspective. You know, what does a student need to be successful outside the classroom? And we've designed this amazing space to support that idea.
The existing center building has been there for 40 years, and the new CLASS Project will have a long future. We expect this space to become the heart of campus, the heart of the student experience, and the heart of student success.